Welcome back to the Southern Scene on WSAV. You know, here on the Southern Scene, we enjoy highlighting authors, especially when they have ties to our community. And I've caught up with one of our authors here at Cutters Point and Sandfly today, and I want to introduce you to her, Joyce Roche. We're so glad to have you here. And you know, if you haven't taken a look at her book, you need to look for it. It's on shelves now. And it really, really is a book that you want to pick up, especially if you've ever dealt with self-doubt. The book is called The Empress Has No Clothes, Conquering Self-Doubt to Embrace Success, which I find so intriguing when I read that particular title. Thanks so much for joining us, Joyce.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
It's so nice to see you. So let's talk about your book, The Empress Has No Clothes, Conquering Self-Doubt to Embrace Success. Tell me a little bit about this book.
Sure. Well, the book is actually about the imposter syndrome that I talk about through my story, but I also have interviewed people who folks would recognize as successful, like Ed Whitaker, who was the former CEO of AT&T, or Eileen Fisher, the designer, or Debbie Lee, the CEO of BET, who also had these feelings of self-doubt.
Of course, we've all been in front of people. We've all had, things that we've had to do, and I understand those feelings of self-doubt because, but this really differs from that nervousness or anything like that. I mean, this is something that people suffer from.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. It's different from simple insecurity, because insecurity is basically just about your lack of comfort in what you're able to do and how far you can go. Someone who suffers with the imposter syndrome actually is driven and tend to be very successful because they're driven to show that, in fact, they can go the next step, they can push to the next step. But in that process of every time you're successful, every time you're moving up the ladder, that voice starts and starts to make you question whether or not this is the point at which they will find out.
Now, you have a special event coming up the end of this month on October 28th at Park Place. So let's talk about that and tell our viewers what you're going to be doing October 28th.
Well, I'm actually doing a review of the book on October 28th. It's a great opportunity. I wanted to do something. I've been doing a lot of events on The Empress Has No Clothes, but they've all been outside of Savannah. So I'm really excited to finally be doing one of my book events here and to do it at Park Place and get that message out to them. So it's a dual thing that's happening here. I'm going to be talking about the book. I'm going to be talking. We'll be introducing people to Park Place to some degree. But primarily it's a review of the book and a book signing as well. So I'll be doing book signing there.
Now, what about tickets?
Yes, well, the event will start, there's a VIP group session, which includes lunch, that starts at 11:30. So we will have a meet and greet, we'll have lunch, I'll have an opportunity to chat with the people who come in at that point. And then at 1 o'clock, I'll actually do a summary of the book and begin to do book signings. And at 1 o'clock, the public is also invited in. So it's tickets are $50.
What would you like our Southern Scene viewers to most know about your book and your message and the event that you're doing on Park Place?
So one is that you're not alone. A lot of people deal with this. Two, that it doesn't have to be a career breaker. In fact, it does drive you. And so people who have the imposter syndrome tend to be successful. But the downside of that is that the pressure of it, the stress, that you put yourself under, compromising personal life, a lot of the dark side, as I call it, goes along with that drive. So to understand that, yes, you can be successful in this. And then the third message is that you can quiet the voice and you can enjoy your journey. You can enjoy your success and your accomplishments. And so that's really what it's all about in the context of this. The Park Place, I just want people to know that they've got a jewel in this community that we all should be supporting because, if we don't do what's right for the youth in our community, we as a country suffer. And so here's a place that's allowing every youth, because it's not designed by a group, it's not designed by a particular issue. It's any group, any youth who's in need. Between the ages of 11 and 18 can walk up to that door and get the support that they need to get them back on track, as we were saying, so that they can express the success and achieve their success and their full potential. So, I'm hoping that a lot of people will join me on the 28th. At Park Place Outreach and hear about the book and hear about this organization, and hopefully we'll have a great marriage there.
Well, I find your message so, I think you're empowering people, and I find it so intriguing, and I know our viewers will as well. And we just wish you the very best of luck. We will be there.
Oh, great! Wonderful.
At Park Place that day.
That's
so
great.
I'm so excited.
Wonderful.
And you know what? I'm so happy that you came to visit us, and that I had this opportunity to get to know you and hear about the book and your background.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
it's been
Joyce,
my pleasure.
for
It was
joining
a lot
us.
of fun. A lot of fun.
If you'd like more information on Joyce's book, The Empress Has No Clothes, Conquering Self-Doubt to Embrace Success, all you have to do is go to the website you see right there on your screen. You can also go to the website and check out Park Place as well if you'd like more information on Park Place and finding out how you can attend that event. You can also send us a message here on our Facebook page, The Southern Scene, or go to our website, WSAV.com. Just click on the Southern Scene page.